Alright, I'm ready.
Hey, what's your favourite thing about Switzerland?
Just because he's wearing a Switzerland.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know, but the flag's a big plus.
That was actually good. I enjoyed it. That was good. Alright, here we go.
Episode 29
29.
of the MacPack Podcast.
We're feeling fine.
G'day and welcome to the MacPack Podcast.
We're back.
My name's Jake McKenna, and to my left this week, in order of the most number of fingernails painted, it's my little brother Joe.
We got 5 painted. Do you like them? Riley did these ones. He kind of fucked them up.
It's an interesting combination of the 5.
I like it. It's like the full 5, but it's like split up.
3 on the outset, 2 on the middle. And to my right this week, coming in at 6'1", as it does each and every week, it's the baby brother. Junior boy, how are you?
I got 2 of my toes painted last year, and they're still on right now. Just the tips of them.
Bloke hasn't showered. For a bloke that has
No, they're still on. It's crazy.
Do you remember back in the day we used to sleep and Riley's toes would just scrape the shit out of you?
Heaps of fun. Heaps of fun. Boys, we have a huge episode for episode 29. We don't even have time to address it all, but Riley, it's your 18th birthday at time of release. Happy birthday.
Thanks,
Let's
boys.
get into it.
To you.
Oh, he's singing for himself. Riley, happy birthday.
I had to sing for myself on Wednesday.
18. We're recording on the Monday night, so you're not 18 just yet. We're having a sober affair, which...
It was rare.
Yeah, it is actually.
I think I drank.
And it will be rare.
I think I drank every day last week, so I thought tonight we'll just
Hell yeah.
fucking perch up and we'll have a few waters, because no doubt on Wednesday and on Friday, the cordials will be brewing with young junior boy.
Are you guys coming to Medis this weekend? Surely.
Nah.
Possibly.
Surely.
We'll see.
Surely you're going to be at Medis for my debut.
Are you going this Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday or Friday. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Are we invited?
Am I invited?
Are we invited?
you invited.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
When is Medis? Everyone's invited.
Potential. We got the Pies game hopefully Friday night. If they have a huge win over the West Coast Piss Dogs, maybe we'll head down.
Jeez.
Kick-ons.
It is funny. Riley came in singing the birthday song to himself.
Yep.
What do you guys
Someone's
do?
got to get the ball started.
What do you guys? You know when they're singing it, like, are you joining in? Are you saying to me? Or are you
I
just
don't know what I'm
sitting
going to do on Wednesday. I haven't decided yet.
It's a good question for the birthday song. It's very much a matter of I don't like to sing along.
Yeah.
Nah, it's
I'm
a
not a
weird
sing-along.
one.
I'm happy to. I'm big on like leading the charge when it's someone else's.
Yeah.
And my favorite role is the first word. And you just all you got to do is go. You start the happy, and you just because a lot of the time it's an awkward setup. Like I've been to a few 21st, we've all been perched, we're all just standing there. All you got to do is just, and everyone will join in, but it's a long happy birthday, and then you're in.
What's
and
good is
everyone
to-
joins you like an army.
Start it a little bit too high.
Oh, give us
So-
that.
Happy, and then it's sort of like, are they joining in at that note? Or are they? I think the crowd will bring it down.
That's an interesting perspective.
Try it out.
My role is usually, I'm a big fan of the early claps in the hoorays. Like how they do, you know, Star Spangled Banner, the American anthem.
It's not a
Do
birthday.
you know how they always like clap before they finish the last note?
Oh, that's cool.
I love clapping
And,
like while they're
yeah,
going
yeah.
hip hip, hooray, hip hip, and then I start clapping.
Oh yeah,
on the
like
second
when
hip
the
hip.
singer.
rude.
No, it's cool. It's like always like
You're clapping 'em off.
and then everyone's like yeah.
The hip hips are good.
hip hips.
The
are
hip
there.
hips.
Hamish and Andy do a funny thing about the hip hips.
The 2 hip hips.
Yeah, you come in. I think it's only the one. You come in, you go hip hip, and everyone goes hooray, and then you just go and don't say a fucking
But someone
thing.
else always does it. There's always like 2 loudmouths who love doing the hip hips.
You'd be
that's
surprised.
Jake.
One of Benny's good at the hip hip, and he would just silence the crowd. So he'll launch a big gusto one, and everyone goes hooray, and then
It's such
silence.
it's so
Have you ever done a
scary.
hip hip, right? You're pretty young. I don't know if you would have.
I don't think I
think it
been
comes-
in charge of the hip hip.
Once you
It's
turn
a good
18,
feeling.
once you turn 18,
It's so
that's the
scary because like, what if everyone like, what if there's like, another 2 people also doing it, and then you kind of get shut down because they're a little bit louder than you?
It's a real display of dominance, I feel.
It is. It's an alpha move.
It is. It's
We
a
were at-
big dick swinger move.
So I worked on my birthday, as discussed on the first episode.
Oh yeah.
Bit of a throwback.
What a
and
classic
then,
episode.
so we had cake. And then one of the managers was like, "Oh, well, we'll sing," and I was like, "No, God, no! I couldn't imagine anything worse."
Really. You declined a song.
Yeah. I think I specifically
know you
had
could do
said
that.
before.
I didn't know you could be like, no.
Yeah,
It was
no,
my
it's
one
awkward.
wish.
I asked.
How'd
for
you
there
wish
to be
though?
no
Because
song.
you didn't. Did you light the candles?
They weren't candles. It's a fire.
I always wish for
Fire hazard.
happiness, and it never comes true.
Jesus.
Boys, we've got a big run sheet and we haven't touched a single part of it and we're already 5 in.
We're in for a big one.
We've had a big week. We had a tidy 20th over the weekend, Joe.
How was
Yeah,
it?
it was good.
A 20th. That's strange for you.
I thought it was the 21st. I was there the whole night.
Thinking it's the
And
21st.
within the last hour, I found out it was the 20th, not the 21st.
Damn.
Yeah, it's funny. Like especially at work, I'm sort of one of the younger people.
Yeah.
So like telling people like, oh, what are you doing on the weekend? It's like, oh, I've got a 20th, and they're just like,
Yeah, I didn't know
Oh.
that.
They're
It's
just like-
young.
oh fuck, I remember when I was young and happy.
Damn.
Yeah, even 21st. So like
Yeah, young for
a
you.
bit young. Yeah, but
They're good. Jake, if you had to rate 18th versus 21st,
what's better?
yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed year 21 more than year 18.
yeah, free drinks, so many free drinks.
Oh yeah, the birthday parties. Yeah, 100%. I just mean like the
Just
the
in
year of
general.
life. Yeah.
No, I mean like if you're going to go to a 21st,
I feel like, especially experience a lot of 18s now. 18ths now.
18th are messy.
They're so annoying because, like, especially because I've been 17 for majority of
Yeah,
them. They just all go out to the clubs after. So it's like
and
pre.
you just get perched.
yeah. No one really goes out after a 21st.
Yeah, and like everyone's
That's
nice.
the best part of the 21st is that everyone's largely
sick of clubs.
too smacked. No, but because the beers get put on.
Yeah,
Oh.
Everyone-
there's no point going out if you're getting free drinks.
Bring a 6-pack just to tide you over, and then just rip the lid on whatever they've got going. If you're still gonna go out after that, like, you're not gonna have a good night because you just public.
You were going to be not getting let in many places.
yeah, it's just public vomiting at that point.
Sure.
It's a good time. Good things to look forward to, Junior.
yeah, enjoy that shit.
I had a pretty big weekend. I was at the cast till 2 a.m. on Friday. Had the 20th, and then I had
Yep.
I went to see Jack Davies.
I didn't know
Sunday
about the
night?
cast. I didn't know that you went to the cast.
How'd you go?
Oh, we didn't bet. We just went to
You weird man.
we went to Groove Bar, which is
Good, yeah. Groove Bar goes off, man.
fucking terrible. is what I was
Nah,
gonna
it's
say.
elite. That's my place.
What's Groove Bar?
It's a bar in the cast. I'd never been there.
Lot
There
of-
wasn't a live band at the
It's
time.
only old ladies.
I didn't know there were bars inside of the casino.
Oh, you've got a lot to learn. I also went to the Merry.
Look how young he looks when he said that. He's like, I didn't know there were bars.
You can do drinking at the casino.
Wait, what?
There was also we went to the Merrywell,
Good.
but there was like a D floor,
Oh.
which I didn't realize was ever a thing.
Me
But
neither.
apparently at 12 on a Friday, it's the place to be.
Goes off.
Popping off.
Interesting.
But what I wanted to talk about was, so I was at Jack Davies and the Bush Chooks on Sunday night, and there was a guy in front of me who, partway through the concert, he pulled out what seemed to be like one of those cool, like, you know, like those like cigarette cases, like the old-fashioned ones. It's like a little square silver.
Yeah.
So he pulls that out.
Who's this, Jack?
No, the guy standing in front of me, right?
Yep.
He pulls it out and then proceeds to like flip it open.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a cigarette case. It was his phone.
oh.
And it was one of those flip smartphones.
a flip phone.
Smartphone.
Yeah, it was a smartphone that was like a
One of
flip
those
phone.
Samsung ones that bend on themselves.
Yeah. And it was
I've
like...
never actually seen one.
Well, that's the thing. Neither. I've seen ads for it.
Yeah, or
I've never seen it in person.
you
And
only
he
see
did
the,
it.
You only see the keynotes. You
And
don't actually see
then
them in-
I was like, oh, and then like everyone around me was kind of like, do you fucking see that? Like his phone just flipped it up.
Transformer.
But he did it with his mouth. Did you say?
Well, he flipped it up on his chin.
Weird way.
Did
to
he
do
have
it.
one hand?
Yeah. He
Is it like-
he had like a drink in the
is
other.
it
Oh,
like-
I thought you meant he just
is it-
lost it.
Is it like chin recognition?
But yeah, it was like there was like a crowd of people around him who were all like, "Whoa."
Yeah, no, that's
That
pretty
was-
cool.
That
That
is
is
cool.
cool.
That
I
must
know-
be his flex though, not to do it with. Because if you just did it with a hand, he'd be like,
Yeah, it's down here.
Yeah, he wants to make a thing of
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
I've got a flip phone.
A big
Was it
gesture.
cool?
Yeah, it was cool.
Did
It
you
was-
just-
What did he do with it? Film.
No, he just like checked his messages. He didn't have any.
Why so high?
Loser. Loser with a flip phone.
Yeah.
And the Discord chat's going off as well.
Yeah.
We briefly mentioned the Discord.
Heaps of boys, all my mates.
Yeah, they're keen. They're good. They're good
Yeah.
value. Who have we got?
Covey?
Cough Dog.
Edward.
Wait, who?
Edmund?
In
King
order.
Edmund?
In order of who joined. Who joined
Oh,
first? Mitch joined
obviously.
first.
Yeah.
Then Sam.
Mitch is
then
part of the
Eddie.
team.
Mitchie
Then
from the
Cobby.
Blue Collar Dogs,
Yeah.
just quietly.
If
Well-
you didn't know already.
We're waiting for that
He's
other...
in the
we're-
Discord.
we're
So if
waiting
you want to chat to the Blue Collar Dog,
Yeah,
Yeah.
get in the
for
Discord.
the fourth member of the pack.
Legit.
The brains behind the Wendy video.
We're excited for the next installment of a Blue Collar Dogs collab.
It will
Very
go.
excited.
I hear they're in the works. I may be wrong.
Well, I feel like it will go off as well because a lot of people, like our downloads for that episode was lower than average
Yep.
because it was the Easter episode.
Yep.
So it'll be the first time a lot of people hear that funny part of the segment. I mean, of the episode.
What part?
What are you talking
The Nan story.
Oh,
Oh, is that
that's
the one he's
right.
doing?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh,
Huge-
cool,
huge
cool.
scenes.
No, that'll be good.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
a ripper.
This actually might be the first time.
He's hearing about it.
Well, now he knows. Now he knows. And the TikToks, you've been killing it on the TikToks, so props to you, mate.
Yes, sir. They've been popping off. That everyone loved the Maccas one. Everyone loves the ones with like the big names, like Medis, Maccas,
The big M's, the Mac.
The Mac Pack.
Mac Daddies.
All right, junior boy. Welcome to 18. Welcome to adulthood.
2 days to go. How does
Hey.
it feel?
Yeah, exciting, but like, I feel like there would be other people more excited to turn 18 than me.
Yeah, it wasn't really a big thing for me. My biggest thing when I turned 18 was looking forward to the old sports bet account.
Yeah, you made your
Ah.
account at what 12:01 on
Yeah,
February
because there's some like
19th?
genuine like legality issues.
You know,
Like,
you need to be 18.
well, you need to verify your account. Like you can't.
yeah, with your
Yeah, you need driver's
Driver's
license,
permit.
passport, all that bullshit, and
my
like
God.
they just flat out won't let you.
Is that for everything or is it just for sports bet?
No, all like the betting agencies. What gets me is there's more security set up. And I think this is where we're going wrong with the world. Sorry to detract from your 18-year-old statement.
takes going on a rant.
It's been happening all week.
How come you need 100-point contact, like passport, all your credentials, all that bullshit to get a sportsbet account? Where the biggest thing you can do is lose your own money,
Yes.
but you
Yeah.
can buy you can get a social media account for free, and you can bully the fuck out of whoever you want from an anonymous account. That's not good news for anyone involved.
Is it more so you don't win the money?
But that's what I mean. Like, there's no.
Yeah, why does it matter?
Exactly.
I
At sportsbet level, the worst thing you could do is lose money.
I think they're more protecting you because it has to be verified for your
They-
cards and everything like that.
Yeah, I think it's like social media. I think Facebook could protect you by making sure that everyone that goes on Facebook
No, I mean like
follows the same fucking rules as you need for a sports bet card.
I mean to make sure like no one's using your card on a different sportsbet account.
Potentially, yeah, that's
That makes sense.
potentially it. But
Yeah, no, I agree. It's
even still,
yeah, anyone can like I had Facebook when I was like 12.
yeah.
Whoa.
I was a bad boy.
And he used to hang out with heaps of pedos. So you win some, you lose some.
You do.
Anyway, Riley was saying, so you're one of the youngest to turn 18
In my year,
because I was one of
I'm
the
approaching the you're one of the oldest.
I was one of the oldest, and my 18th was actually the day before the methods mock exam.
Oh, big night. Do you have a beer?
I had a Canadian club whilst I studied while I was doing a prac exam.
Hell yeah.
A pracky.
How'd it
Yeah. I was buzzed.
go? 1 cc down, Joe buzzed.
Yeah.
It was some things never change.
Yeah, it was funny because like it was in the middle of exams, so and then we had
Yeah.
race after that, so I didn't really do anything like majorly 18.
Yeah, I feel like the
Till
best,
after that.
best time to turn 18 is early December.
Oh yeah, right before,
Right, like
right after
finished.
leavers.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't really matter at leavers. Well, yeah. What do you reckon my first drink should be legally?
Beer.
What? Yeah, but what beer?
I might be able to get you some of the fancy beers that we
'Cause,
do
like,
work for one of our clients.
I've been having-
I might go tomorrow.
I've been having Nutri-Grain in the mornings, and I feel like a
Yeah.
nice beer would really.
Yeah.
yeah,
A beer with a beer and
a
cereal
beer and a grain.
all time, baby.
You know,
Do
one
you-
time I poured orange juice in Nutri-Grain because I don't really like milk.
That's fucked.
Thinking of doing the same thing
That's
with beer.
fucked.
Well, actually, that's so. One time
It
we
actually
didn't.
tastes pretty nice.
One time we didn't have any soy milk, or almond milk, and I wanted to have some cereal, but I was like, oh, this is like too dry, whatever. So I tried it with a bit of water.
Oh.
Not good. I'm gonna go a big no on water and cereal.
No, yeah. I mean,
I was like, I just wanted it to be a little wet, but it was like terrible.
Yeah, because it just tastes soggy. Like this. Milk sucks though. It's just a general rule.
Milk does
Milk
suck.
does
Milk's
suck. I'm an
overrated.
avid anti-milkman.
It tastes like it's literally what nothing would taste like.
You know what's weird? If you're over the age of 10 and you have a glass of milk, it's a bit much.
Yeah, and what's up with that whole warm milk before bed pandemic?
The pandemic.
What is
Pandemic.
What is that?
Do you know what a pandemic is?
And how do you make it? Do you put boiling water in the milk,
Yeah,
or do you boil
that's
the
actually
milk?
a good
I was
because if
thinking
you
about this.
boil milk,
Doesn't it get all bubbly and
Doesn't it go like
frothy?
sour?
weird. Yeah, doesn't it get
Maybe that's why.
listeria in it?
Maybe the sourness
I
is
guess-
why.
I guess
Like
coffee
a
has hot
milk
milk.
salmonella.
Yeah, but then you don't want to water down your milk
Yeah, exactly.
because that's weird as well.
How do you have your milk?
Generally, I don't. So what are you most
What am
looking
I-
forward to?
Medis.
Big
The
energies.
club.
Medis with the boys. Or just
What have you heard? What have?
Yeah, what do you...
what
Okay, paint us the picture of
This is
how
a-
you imagine it
Apparently
to.
there's so you walk into the toilets and there's no doors, which is strange. How I imagine it.
I've heard that.
Sticky, packed, loud, annoying, tight.
Do you know where it is?
For
Yeah, but do you know which building?
yeah.
Hell
Med-
yeah.
The
Yeah.
Medis,
Yeah.
the Medis building.
Medis building.
Yeah, so... the first time I went to Medis. Oh, what a night. I don't really remember which was the first time. But what other places are you looking forward to?
Cass.
Yeah, the Cass is a
Okay,
classic.
everyone has a lot of fun there.
The cast sucks, man.
How much have you lost there, Jackie?
Yeah, too much. The cast is good. Like it's. I went to the cast a fair bit when I was fully fresh,
Yeah, I think that's...
and you never.
They make a lot of money off 18-year-olds.
I said this to one of the boys the other day. I never leave feeling good. You either you feel like you didn't win enough,
Yeah.
or you just lost a fuck ton. There's no. You need to win so much money in order to feel decent about what you've done.
Well,
I reckon the last 3 times I've been, I haven't bet because I was like, nah, not feeling it.
one of the best times I went, me and my mate were down a fair bit each.
How much?
How
much is a fair bit?
Oh,
$14,000.
Yeah, it was just under that actually. So we lost 50 pretty quickly. So then
50K.
we did, which I swore I would never do, but we went to the ATM at the Cass
Nice.
because, as he says, you haven't lost until you've left.
Facts.
You can always win it back. And then so we were playing Casino Wars. So for those who don't know, Casino Wars is essentially high card.
Okay.
But if you want to make real money,
that's
Riley,
fun.
if you want to make real money,
Perfect pairs, baby.
perfect pairs. And this was
What's perfect pet? Is that a separate? Is that
So-
a separate game?
okay. So you have everyone gets a card. The dealer gets a card.
Whoa.
You want to be higher than the dealer, right?
Yeah.
In the card game, not on the drugs,
Okay.
because they're pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Generally, the dealers.
So
Tough
we were
to
doing
beat.
this, and it's pretty hard to win money just playing.
I've heard
Just
it.
Well,
period. Leave. Don't go in.
Because-
That'll do.
because you win twice as what you have, what you bet,
Yeah.
or you lose what you have. So it's like, say you're betting 10, you'll either win 10 or lose 10.
Oh.
So you got to win a lot in a row
That's not very
to
good.
get up, unless you're
Un-
playing perfect
unless-
pairs.
Ooh, then you get double your money.
No, even better. Okay, so
Triple.
there's a couple different ones. So
Fit dripple.
if you get same number
Yep.
and same color,
Whoa.
no, if you get same number, different color, it pays out like 5-1 or something. And these numbers are completely wrong, but they're in the vicinity.
Yep.
If you get the same, if you get, because I've never really learned exactly. Anyway, you
He's
probably
never
should.
won. He's never won any amount, so
I
he
can
doesn't
tell.
know. He just
Say if you get like a red, but it's a heart, and then there's like a red and it's a diamond.
Yeah.
So the same thing, same color, but not the same suit. It's like pays out like 10-1 or whatever.
Yep.
And then if you win, and it's like a 9 of diamonds. Oh boy,
How much?
you are making money.
you're
20 times?
You're gonna make about $3, boy.
Yeah, it's around. I want to say it's around
14 cents.
20
20 times 10. Like if you put
20.
10
What?
down,
Yeah. So
you
it's
win $200.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It might even be 2.5. So anyway, it's a fair bit. 25.
That's crazy.
Have you heard a less educated man
I
explain?
haven't
the
been in a
casino?
while. Okay.
Sometimes my mates message me
Oh, that's so nice of them.
when they're on the roulette table, they message the chat. And
What are we feeling, boys?
Yeah, one of the boys messaged. I said green. Fuck it. Didn't put it on green. You put it on black, but it landed on green.
Oh,
It was like, ooh.
your,
So,
your first win.
time going in from 300 on green.
Nice.
So
Good
we were-
call. That's wise.
So me and my mate were playing, and there was another much older man who was there alone, who was putting it on the pairs, and he was doing quite well.
Yeah.
And we were both like, oh, maybe we should get on this action or whatever.
Yeah.
And then so we were betting on the pairs with him. And this guy's like, probably has a gambling problem. He's at a cast like pretty late a line. But anyway, we were riding it with him, and we got down to like our last chips basically.
Yeah.
And we won big. We won the perfect pairs, and we were like going nuts. Even though we only ended up winning like $50 because we were just down in the hole. But chasing that feeling.
You're riding together. You're dying together.
Jake loves betting, but he doesn't
Hates
go.
the cast.
Yeah,
I don't do the cast.
Did you lose a lot one time or something?
It's just not. There's no form of education that goes towards it. It's purely luck. At least with like the footy and stuff, you can bet based on
Stats and stuff.
knowledge of the game, which this year's fucking small
Yeah,
to nothing. But yeah, it's rather than just like dumping your money on a ball spinning around on a cube or fucking flinging your cards over to hope that you get more than an 8.
I was gonna say, what's
Tough.
What's the demographic of the casino?
A lot of old dudes.
Old people.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yep.
old units. The groove bar goes off. A lot of old units in there as well. Mainly old
It's
units.
really, it's old people. Oh, you see, do you know what a pokey machine is?
Yeah, like the.
Yeah, the slots.
Yeah.
It's a bit sad,
Yeah.
quite frankly.
Yeah.
Are they the?
It smells weird. It smells sad.
Yeah.
It smells all the fake
And they got their
oxygen.
little coins.
Yeah, we always
Yeah.
we put like $1 in the slots, and no one knows any idea what's going on. But we pull it, and whoa!
And they don't let me wear hats anymore.
No,
Not allowed to wear hats.
So they get addicted to like. You get addicted to like the sound cues, don't you?
Probably another thing they do at the casino.
Like the dopamine from the sound cues.
The casino, they there's no windows obviously because you don't want to see time passing. There's no clocks. Same reason.
Oh.
They pump in oxygen
That smells weird.
Oh,
because
really?
it keeps you awake.
Yep.
And they play music.
Good
that
music.
is like hype up music.
Yeah. It's good like
Stuff
nostalgia
like-
music.
Humble by Kendrick Lamar.
Nah,
No, not
that
quite,
heavy.
but like stuff like
not quite.
stuff like what's that Bon Jovi song? Like Living on a Prayer, like stuff that gives
yeah.
people hope, so
Yeah.
they feel like yeah,
Yeah.
Eye of the
I've
tiger.
only lost 14,000 tonight. Fucking, this could be anything.
yeah. But overall, you got to go in knowing, you could lose all the money you came with, but that's part of the fun.
That is part of the fun. So, good luck to you, sir. All right, boys. This week's question is: do you love or do you hate Nando's Peri-Peri salt?
Oh, I love it.
I love it.
I love it, love it, love it.
It's iconic.
It's Peri-Peri fucking beautiful, if you ask me, folks.
Like they couldn't put, you get your seriously large chips. They couldn't put fucking enough in there.
What is
Legit.
it? Is it like desert sand? How do they get it to be that beautiful
I don't
orange
know.
color?
Yeah, it's crazy. Does it taste anything like normal salt?
Nope. It's
And
Peri-Peri good.
It's like seasoning. It's
And
not
it
even
also-
salt.
And it's spicy.
It
It's
doesn't
spicy.
quite taste like the sauce.
It
No,
doesn't.
because it's
different.
salt.
But yeah, it's the same but different in so many ways.
It is delicious. But my thing is, you can't... The stuff that they give you to take home, so the stuff you can buy in Coles or
Yeah, the
Woolies...
little
or-
Coles Peri-Peri salt shaker.
It's not the same.
Does
It's
it?
not the same.
It's weird.
I think they do that deliberately.
Yeah.
So do I.
I think also with the sauces.
Have you ever seen them use the shaker?
No.
I've seen them use it. It's not in that thing. It's never in that thing.
It's in a big container with a danger. Like,
Yeah.
It literally comes out in like something you would imagine like you'd put your...
It'd be cute if it was in like a little sachet.
Just like sprinkle.
and
on
every
top.
time they get one.
Yeah. Wait, what's it actually in?
It's in like basically just like a metal tub that you'd use. Say if you went to like your weekend footy and you went to chuck your chicken
Oh
soda.
yeah.
It's
Those
shit
things
like
are
that.
iconic.
Oh.
Yeah.
They must like.
It
They must get an
come
industrial
yeah.
amount of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 1,800 kilos of this shit. It is all time, and I don't know what the secret ingredient is that's in it.
Does anyone know?
But
Yeah,
my
what does it say on the back?
But it only tastes
Yeah.
good. My thing is,
Peri.
Peri-Peri salt only tastes good on Nando's chips. If you've ever tried putting it on any other chip, yeah, not good. Not good at all. But Nando's chips themselves, not great without the salt.
Oh, without the
Yeah, they're a
salt.
bit.
So when we get Nando's,
Yeah, and this is an issue.
and this is one of a dear friend of the show, our mother,
Yeah.
hates Peri salt.
And
so,
us. So
It's not
so
even
we've
spicy,
we've
though.
always got to get a normal salt
We have to get a normal chips and a peri-peri.
Anti-salt chips.
Yeah,
as I
chips
like
that
to
taste
call it.
peri-peri good and chips that taste shit.
And sometimes like, it's because obviously we got two bags of chips.
Correct.
We can't all be taken from the peri-peri.
But we can.
Yeah,
So
you gotta-
sometimes what I do is I'll grab like a bit of both.
Yeah,
Try
I do
and
that.
mix them together.
Equal distribution.
No good.
Jake obviously is just hand in that peri.
Yep. Peri-peri
That's-
hot hands.
That's where they all go. We put out a poll.
We did. We shared a poll earlier today. Now, it hasn't had as much time to mature.
But I don't think it needs it.
Yeah,
But my God,
the
in a
results are
couple of hours, my God, we got some rave reviews. In fact, at one point, after only like 15 minutes,
100%.
100%, 25 people had loved
The
Peri-Peri
peri
salt.
Can
Now-
you blame them?
Now at this point, we've got the 81 votes in. Keep in mind, it's been up for 3 hours.
So it's pretty decent.
It's only had a couple hundred people.
I'm
look at
sure
it.
it'll have similar trend.
75 out of why don't we go 92% of people love it. Absolutely love the stuff.
I'm not shocked by that.
But
It's
There are a handful of psychos that do not love it,
that's a shocker.
and unfortunately Taylor is one of those people.
Ooh.
Oh
Which
my
brings me to my next
God.
point. We get it. She's nice enough to just be like,
We'll get it.
you're mean enough to make it easy.
yeah, we did for a period. We did half and half, but that's tough to explain to the dude with the salt shaker. They just like look at it like, oh, I don't know how to do that.
Top half or side to side?
So that's essentially what it's become because they don't put it on the bottom. So it's top and then it's bottom. So we just say put it on, and then I
We'll
just like
figure it out.
I grab the
top
toppies,
half,
and
she
then
gets the
Taylor
bottom.
can have the bottomies.
You can use a little like makeup brush, like a paleontologist.
Well, what she does, she actually she taps them on the side of the plate.
Well, sometimes
And Jake,
And this might
Jake's
be
trying
a-
to catch the little part.
this might be controversial,
Here we go.
but sometimes you'll grab like a top one that has like
Too much.
Oh no, never too much.
no, it's like how like normally salt is like sort of attached to the chip,
Yeah.
but then you get so much. It's like literally just a pile of.
It's
dirt.
absorbed.
That's how I like
That
it.
I'm knocking that off to the chips. Otherwise, it's a bit. It's a bit.
Oh, a bit spicy.
I feel like Remy in Ratatouille, where you eat it and then it's just like the flavors.
But at the end of the day, peri-peri salt is peri-peri good. Junior boy, 18 years,
18 years young.
nearly in the bank.
Becoming a man.
Now,
He's done it.
we'd be lying if we said you were a normal person.
Okay. Okay. I can agree.
We've had many a chat about this over the last 17 years, 352 days.
And one thing that Riley does really well, I feel.
Is hide the fact that he's weird.
Yeah, a
he's
lot of people.
fantastic.
Oh, Riley's a normal dude.
Nah.
You've been hoodwinked.
You've been absolutely fucked up, boys.
And girl.
And girls, obviously. Girls have been fucked up as well.
So these
There's a lot you don't know.
these word topics, sacred topics that
If
don't
we-
get brought up too much.
If we say a word,
That you know.
you tell us what it means. Ready? Capes. Explain why we have the word capes written down.
Oh, I'm explaining it.
Yeah.
yeah, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah, you weird bitch.
From what I remember back in my day,
Little cape ass bitch ass.
I'm a big fan of revolutionary fashion.
Oh, swag
As we can
lord.
tell here through my red Switzerland epic shirt.
The big swits.
I was a big fan of accessories,
Or accessories.
and I used a cape to precede my drip.
For what, 5 years or something? Like the first 5 years of your
You
life.
can't lie.
That's another
it
thing.
was cool. It was a cool signature. It's like something like
Can you wear one?
Yeah,
that-
actually,
like Calvin has his Hobbs.
And Riley had his
Riley
capes.
has his cape.
Why don't you wear it?
Charlie has his Snoopy.
When do you go to uni next?
Thursday. Not going on Wednesday.
describe the cape.
Wear a cape.
the
Wear a
cape.
cape when you go to uni next.
The cape is a short Batman cape.
Yeah.
It's like
It was like-
just up to the top of your bum.
But the
when,
best-
when I was like 5.
But the
so-
best part was
Know where
he'd
it gets
never
up to.
seen Batman.
No.
And so he'd just like wear like normal civvies. Like we'd go to the beach and he'd be there with the fucking black cape on. And he'd be like 4 and then like random old ladies would come up and go, oh, you're Batman. And he'd just look at him going,
Riley.
just like, he'd literally just stare at them and just shake his head like,
Mum, who's this weird?
That's another thing. He would act like it was
yeah,
normal.
yeah, he would.
Like, if anyone
He
else-
would make other people feel
Feel
fucking
weird
weird about saying that he had the cape on. Like he'd look at them like they had the fucking cape on. Like, fuck's wrong with you, bitch? Why are you talking to me?
Yeah, it's
Got my fucking cape on. Slide over, bitch.
it's like there's that episode of Seinfeld where George's dad is hanging out with a man with a cape.
Yeah,
That was Riley for
Actually,
quite a while.
I legit like barely. I barely remember like consciously putting on capes. Like I actually don't really remember. I just see photos.
just part of who he was. That's because he never took it off.
Yeah.
Like I remember like sometimes I'd have like my classic shirts that I liked wearing, but like I don't remember.
Name some of your classics. We got the camel shirt.
Oh,
That's
shirt.
the one that
I still have that shit.
The one that my like, if I was like, oh, what did Riley look like when he was younger? It's him, camel shirt, cape.
Yeah,
The camel show is
and like this long rugged hair, but
Yeah.
hair. Do you know why he had long hair?
Because he wanted it to bounce when he ran.
Yeah, he wanted to blow back in the wind as he ran.
Bro.
Yeah,
No,
and so the camel shirt, we'll probably be able to find a photo of it. But
I
like,
still have it.
It's not a shirt with
Put
a
it-
picture of a camel.
Can you wear it next episode?
I'll explain. Yeah, I will. It's like a light yellow shirt.
You got it in Broome.
Yeah, it's a broom like merch, and
Yeah.
it has
Yeah.
like a camel on the top. But the cool camel here, and it says like broom Western Australia. But the coolest part about it,
It's a 3D camel.
it's 3D. It's
And
furry.
it's got the
And it's got the fur, yeah.
It's fucking drip, dude.
You used to wear that all the damn time.
time.
Do you know what else you used to wear all the time? Christmas shirts.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Except when it got to Christmas.
They're
you,
cool.
You took them off.
I don't
You
remember
literally
this.
would wear, like, me and Joe would have hand-me-down Christmas shirts that we'd obviously, like, accumulated over the years of being big fans of the big man with the big red sack. Santa, just for those playing along at home. Barry, the other bloke with the big bad sack, doesn't get spoken about. He's on a government list. But you used to wear Santa shirts all the fucking time, except when you went to playgroup at the age of, I think you were 3. And it was on that occasion. Now, this is the kicker. Everyone's wearing Santa clothes, and everyone assumes Riley's going to wear Santa clothes because he's
My
wearing one
day.
every.
I've been waiting for this
Because
day.
he's worn Christmas t-shirts since February. He instead went with a business shirt and a fake bow tie, which
no, it's a fake
No,
normal
it
tie.
was a gold.
oh, that's right, it was a
Oh.
gold, it was a sexy gold elastic band tie.
You know, like dress pants.
Yeah,
I think
and it's stunned just when people thought they had him pegged. Fucking
Too hard. No.
I don't like. Mum's never strangled any of us, but I think if it was gonna happen, it was gonna be that day.
she gave up. There's no way me and you were pulling that shit. There's absolutely no way.
So funny. She just couldn't. It like broke her. She like couldn't comprehend
And
What do you mean?
why he wasn't wearing it.
Today is the only day you had to wear the same shirt you've worn
'Cause
for 320
She
days
had to
of
put
the
up
year.
with 11 months of. Oh come on, Janine! It's not Christmas.
Yeah.
Dress your son better.
And it got to Christmas and he went, you know what? Sick of this shit. Oh, one of the.
While
Did
we're
you?
on-
Surely you were aware of this shit as you were doing it. You're like, this is gonna fuck. This is gonna
I
fuck
don't-
with so many people's
I don't
heads.
remember this either. I just remember seeing photos of like me and like some other girl from playgroup sitting on his lap.
You sitting on Santa's lap in a full 3-piece tuxedo, looking at him, going, "Bit of a weirdo, ain't you?"
Underdressed.
I mean, I,
Dress
could,
for the
It's
occasion.
Christmas. One of the biggest days of the year.
I got told I was meeting Saint Nick. I can't dress
Yeah. Yeah.
t-shirt and
This
shorts.
dude's a saint.
Yeah, exactly.
Come all the way from the North Pole, guys. At least put on a tie.
I
Okay,
legit-
while we're on the topic of clothes, it wasn't just upperwear.
No, he liked the unders as well.
Well,
Oh,
no. I'm thinking of a pair of shoes which Riley
Oh.
were borderline attached to your feet.
The
Stinky Boots.
I vaguely remember.
What?
seeing it.
Vaguely?
I remember the name.
I can.
I can smell
Yeah,
them.
the word itself brings back a whole heap of terrifying memories.
So, Stinky Boots were
Stinky
what are they
boots.
called? Not Ugg boots.
No, they're your
Like mud.
traditional rain boots.
Yeah, rain boots.
What do you call them? They're nah,
like
don't know.
They are kind of like Ugg boots, but they're not like.
Yeah, they're just gumboots.
They're
Gumboots.
gumboots,
Gumboots.
yeah,
I was going to
Gumboots.
say mug. That makes more sense.
Gumboots, yes. And they were
These were
bright
Bob the-
yellow.
Bob the Builder.
Bright yellow Bob the Builder ones. And fuck, they stunk. Oh my God.
Because it
He used to wear them as frequently as he wore the fucking Christmas
Who
shirt.
titled
Except the
Stinky Boots?
Christmas shirt got washed. The gumboots just fermented in the corner and got
I think
sweaty.
He would wear them without socks.
Yeah, mate, never put socks on with them.
He used to sit down and go. He just like he had to scrape out.
He used to
toe
get
jam.
thick enough toe jam. you
I
literally.
don't remember.
Oh my God! Toe jam with the same
Wait, wait, wait.
consistency as like toothpaste at this point,
Is anyone,
and fuck, it would stink, man.
did we come up with toe jam?
I'm
I don't
sure.
People
not.
know what toe jam is.
Yeah. Fuck me, man. And it used to be at the dinner table. And I'd be sitting there. I was like relatively.
A bit older.
Yeah, I was like 10, 12, like heading into high school. And old Stinky Boots is just perched up on the pine. And like I've got mates over. And then this kid just like wafts in with like some of the smelliest digits I've ever fucking seen. And then he wouldn't think anything of it. He'd just kick his boots off. And then everyone would go.
Because you wore them for so long, and obviously you grow a lot as a child, so they were really like your feet were really pushing against.
Yeah,
the edge
against
of
the
them.
Oh,
edge.
really?
Bruises almost.
You had to wear
But you would-
band-aids. You had to wear band-aids, but the thing was,
You
it
would
was,
you would refuse to not wear them.
yeah,
I don't remember.
and like it was getting to the point where if you like you were getting actual flesh wounds on your feet that may get infected because who the fuck knows what was actually in those boots.
A lot of toe jam.
Not flash at all. There's a heap of other things that we can talk about. Do we want to get into them now?
I think so.
All right. Now, fan favorite of mine.
I love like the titles as well, like Stinky Boots.
Yeah, well, you had funny names for literally everything,
everything.
including underwear, which, like, we were young lads. We jump in the pool, we jump out of the pool, and we get changed. Now, Riley used to get, like, a little bit weird about us getting changed, and so we'd just run over, like, touching his balls and go, like, under, under, which essentially meant, like,
It was like
you're not wearing any pants.
Wait,
So, like,
what the fuck
sort-
did you do to me?
no,
You
we
didn't
did.
touch my balls.
no,
No,
no.
no.
You used to touch your...
we would get changed.
Yeah.
and
I'll go
then you
with
would go under
as in, like...
underwear, but like you're not wearing.
Do you know what's awkward? The Tom I work with would remember that because you used to approach him. That's right, my friends, and just be like, "Oh, under," and he'd be like,
Yeah, like we would
the
get changed
fuck?
in like the bar.
Tom
that
recently.
was so
Tom
funny.
recently said, "Where do you get like?" Because I was like, "Yeah,
Where do you
yeah,
get
the
changed,
pool." He goes,
man?
"Yeah, where do you get changed? You can't go to like the M-rated room, the R-rated
Oh,
room
yeah.
anymore." Because
That
we used
shit
to
was so
have
funny.
the bar and we just
Which
get
where we
perched
get
up in there.
changed.
And at any time anyone stepped in there, Riley would just appear with his gum boots and Christmas shirt on and go, under, under.
Damn. I don't remember that.
Do you remember your
under.
one of your best friends? Most people have like good fake childhood friends
Yeah.
for nurturing purposes.
I didn't really have any.
You had Bobble.
Bubble goes hard.
Bobble goes
Bobble.
hard. Now,
Someone explain Bubble.
the most defeated. Someone explain Bubble.
Does anyone know the year I stopped doing Bubble?
Oh, have you stopped?
It was. I want to say.
Double digits.
Nah.
Oh, it was when you
couldn't
turned 10.
Double digits.
I was-
Double digits.
Because Mum said.
Double
That's like
digits.
unhealthy.
That's the
Enough.
day.
I actually remember.
Enough is enough.
If you talk about both of these other ones, I have a relation to them.
Oh yeah.
Go.
Yeah. So Bobble for those listening at home.
Bubble.
So you know how
Wait,
you get
it's Bubble, so it's Bubble with an O. Bubble.
Bobble.
Yeah, Bobble.
So
It's like bottle, but instead of double T's, it's double B's. Because
because when you're a child.
yeah, when you're 9 and you can't say T's.
So Bobble was. You know, like you get formula when you're a toddler or whatever.
It's like processed.
Toddler.
mother's
That's the
milk.
key word. When you're a toddler,
Toddler,
is the
yeah.
key word.
Is it processed mother's milk? It's like powdery mother's milk.
No, I don't think so.
It's
man.
it's meant to.
It's like a replica.
It's a substitute for it. Much like I drink oat milk because I don't want normal milk. Riley drank the Bubble.
Because he didn't want normal milk. We already addressed his dislike, his displeasure for normal milk earlier on this episode.
Yeah, although
But he liked formula.
I have to. Do you remember what?
Can
it
I get a
tastes
flat white with formula?
I remember the exact taste. I can
The
imagine
thing
the
is,
taste.
I remember how it tastes as well.
What?
Not good?
I just have like
Because I think we
no, it
tried
was
it.
really good.
I
Yeah.
don't remember it.
Fucking
It like
beautiful.
yeah, I think I have like a vivid
It was
memory of
warm.
me
It was
like
just so comforting.
me like being sick and having it, and like that shit goes hard.
I remember my
It's just so
my
gross.
bubble cup. I hope we still have it.
I think Mum would never fucking throw
And I
that
used
out.
to,
And the
like-
top of it is a bit
Yeah,
off.
yeah, because
yeah, 'cause I
you
used to chew on the top.
yeah, because you were 19 when you were
He's
fucking still
annoying.
drinking it. That's
He
why.
used to sit there, like
And he'd
just
curl his
lounging
hair.
against the
And he'd curl his hair.
His
He'd
hair.
have like a real infant, a real 8-year-old infant child.
10 years
Yeah,
old. is
and
old.
then-
But literally, I genuinely think it was your 9th, like day before your 10th birthday. Mum was like, "It's over.
This is it.
We're retiring bubble."
The dream. I wonder if that had any lasting health effects.
I mean, I got like a 68 so I could have.
So when maybe that's what we'll do. Your first 18-year-old
That's what I was
beer
gonna
when we
say.
go out for dinner
Yeah.
on Wednesday.
From the bubble.
We'll mix vodka and bubble.
So the kids are all right, boys.
The Bloods.
they are.
The Bloods
The
are doing
kids
well.
are all right, and they're showing up and they're showing out for the whole first month of
What
the
team?
AFL season. The Sydney Swans.
They are smashing goals.
Four
they're-
games in a row.
The Bloods. Riley's wearing his Bloods kit. His Switzerland Swans.
The red and white up the Bloods.
I've been thinking about buying one.
What? A
A
Swans?
Swans
A
jersey.
Switzerland shirt.
One player. Do you want to buy a player?
I'd love to.
What number?
And who would we buy, Jakey boy?
Got to be Chadwick.
Jad? What number does he wear? 1.
Un numero uno.
He's number 1. Number 1 on the
Number
team.
one.
Number one in our
We're
hearts.
number one.
Rising star.
Rising star. Watch this space, boys.
Now, what makes him special, boys? What makes Chad Warner special?
Perth boy.
One of us.
Willow boy. Friend of the show.
Yeah.
If not currently,
He will be soon.
in good time. Me and Joe have decided he's the underrated star of this Sydney,
Yeah.
this Sydney side of Suns.
He's the reason why.
Now
he's a reason why.
these young little swans carrying on,
Little.
getting plenty of chat about. Logie getting plenty of talk.
Oh, yeah.
Sammy Wicks
There's a
even
lot of
getting
hype
plenty of
about
talk.
Yep.
Golden,
Gold.
Errol Golden,
Cool name.
plenty of chat.
So these all, what, first, second, third years?
First seconds. Rooks.
So is Chad.
You love to see it. Yeah, second year.
Chad's going under the radar.
And you know what? I think
He's gone under the radar.
I think that bodes well for him because do you
I
know
think
what
that's a good
Australia loves?
An underdog.
A bit of an underdog.
An underswan.
I like that one.
The tackle. He broke the tackle and
kicked it.
kicked that goal from 45
Oh,
out
yeah.
for his
Sprinting.
second
It's a joy to
of
watch.
the evening.
I know.
The week before he kicked 2 goals. Bang, bang.
It-
Blokes kicked 4 in 2.
It's
How's he not getting spoken about? What are these other players?
Well, he
doing?
won Rising Star that week.
Yeah.
When he
I do
shrugged,
remember that.
he won Rising Star nom.
That was all
It's-
time. That's stuff you see from like.
An appointment viewing now,
That's-
these Swans.
That's stuff you see from Dusty and like his highlight reel when he.
And he
was
knew
down
about it. The moment that he shrugged,
Yeah.
he knew. I'm
alpha.
fucking
He was
onto one of
I'm
him.
slotting this into the
boys.
second fucking tier of them.
This-
where were they playing?
There's no way that they were expected to be 4-0 at this point.
Oh no, they beat
They beat Richmond. They beat Richmond.
the team to beat.
Reigning
They did it.
champs.
At the G. Did you see how many Bloods fans were there as well? Sweet jeepers.
What round was this?
3.
Oh,
That's when he did it.
was that game?
The big game. I know
Turn on
two
the
people.
gas.
I bet Dusty would have been like, I wonder who that
I
kid.
watched this kid.
I know 2 people who go for the Swans, and they're both like kind of die-hard Swans fans. Like all the
Yep.
like one guy I went to uni with every year. He's like, oh, the Swans.
The Swans are going to win it
This
this
is
year.
the year. But I think he might be right this time. I think he
Do you-
might be.
can
the
they
year.
actually go from being where they were to
Where they
I-
finished
genuine
last year?
contention?
I
They
want
make
to
the eight?
say
Question without notice.
they'll run out of steam at the end because it's such a young team.
Young team.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised.
Bigger
They've come out-
season.
they've come out
Yeah, they
strong.
come out strong. They might tail off. You gotta be injuries, just general fatigue.
Yeah.
So the Swans finished 16th last year.
Fuck.
And they-
Wait, actually,
Yeah.
that's fucked.
And they won 5 games.
So next week they will have won.
So if they win
That's
if
embarrassing.
they win this week against a GWS side that is borderline disabled,
I mean, they did beat.
Yeah, which speaks fucking volumes.
I
Did you beat the
reckon.
old
I reckon the
Pies?
second year boys are like they must have got like speaking to like just go out and do your thing, you know, like we did.
They're having fun.
last
That's the
year.
key.
Yeah.
They're having
have a
so
crack.
much fun with it. If you see them, and they're getting around Budwa. Not many people get around Budwa because he's a bit of a threatening figure.
Who's Buddy
Buddy.
Franklin?
Yeah, mate.
Never heard him. Someone go.
Yeah, Budwa.
Budwa.
Buddy.
The Franco.
And
Budweiser.
the young Swans are just giving it a bit of, mate,
Yeah, step
your
aside.
time has passed, Championus.
Yeah, go sit in the pocket, mate.
Put yourself in the square
We've
and
got
let
this.
us do the rest, champ. Let us do the rest.
The Mighty Bloods.
Do you know who
keen
needs
to look
one
up.
person to just do fucking something? North.
Melbourne.
Oh my god.
So
Poor bloke.
No team's been relegated before, but I reckon now's the fucking chance.
put him down in the D League.
The
Oh
VFL.
my god, send them back to Tassie, send them offshore, send them to New Zealand. They wouldn't even be the best AFL team in New Zealand. And New Zealand don't even have another fucking team.
Not yet.
Oh my lord.
North Melbourne. So I don't bet that much on Sportsbet, but we went to a Freo game
Yep.
and I bet on Freo to win by 1.39.
Yep.
Probably among some other things.
Yep.
And yeah, just cheering for Freo. Oh, Freo, oh, you're doing great.
Pumped them.
But then they started doing a little too good.
Fucking pumped them.
When was this?
Last year, 2 years ago.
Yeah. So
North Melbourne haven't been good since Wayne Carey was strutting around.
we're sitting in the members spot. I'm cheering hard for Freo. You know, I want them to win. And then they start doing so well
Too
that they
well.
go over the
Plus 40.
39
Oh.
limit.
Plus 40.
And one of the guys sitting next to us was a North Melbourne fan.
Yeah.
So now I'm rooting for North Melbourne.
You're
I'm
sitting
like,
next to
come
him.
on, let's
Come on,
fucking
boys.
go. They obviously didn't.
Nah, because they're shit. They're actually
That's a
shit.
shocker.
Yeah, but it was like, so I don't think I've ever maybe watched a North Melbourne game prior to that. Because like, why would you?
Nah.
And it's like, since then,
Funerals are more fun.
they are by far
Oh, they're
the
crap.
worst team.
Jaden Stevenson. Someone
Oh,
just
bloke.
check his
I
mental
know.
health. Honestly, we traded him and A2 for picks. At the time, that was a terrible deal. But realistically, I don't think I wanted any of those North Muppets over at our joint anyway.
Yeah.
Who's,
Bringing all
who's
their-
the best North
and
player?
why would North?
Name 3 North players that aren't Jaden
Stevenson.
Stevenson and A2.
Why would North get rid of their picks? Like they need to rebuild.
Oh man,
And they've just
they
gone.
need to do
nah,
so-
fuck it,
They
we'll just
need
get
to.
Jaden for the time.
They
being.
need to fold. That's what they need to fucking do.
Who can they bring up? Peel?
Could they beat Peel Thunder?
Peel
Yeah, we'll
Thunder.
bring them up. They can be in the AFL now.
We'll drop. That's
That'd
a
be
good-
pretty sick.
Yeah, I
I
like
mean,
it.
a lot of the Freo boys actually play for Peel.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Okay, here this is a footy opinion I have.
Here we go.
Okay, so you got Eagles, Fremantle, the WA teams.
Iconic.
Full of wisdom.
You can't really tell. I mean, you can get the vibe off them if they go for Freo or Eagles, but there's no like clear cut. Oh, you live here. You
Yep,
go
yep.
for
Yeah.
what I think. So there's a big. For those of you who don't know, there's a big divide between North South River.
Yeah.
I think
In
they
Perth?
should rebrand the teams. So one is North,
the
one is South.
That's pretty cool.
Because people would legit,
South side.
and no one who lives South would be
Right.
like, oh, I actually go for the North of the River team. Fuck that. You get your head kicked
Yeah,
in.
legit.
I reckon
North
split
dodgy,
'em.
bro.
Total rebrand, you reckon?
Yeah, like the North side, whatever.
Yeah,
And then-
because Freo are, but where are the West
Where-
Coast
exactly.
Eagles? They're a bit just out.
it made sense when they were the only team.
Yeah,
But they're not anymore.
they should be the Northwest Coast Eagles.
Yeah, I think that would genuinely like it would just be so like
That would
oh,
bring
it
that
would
would bring
be-
an air of awareness
Yeah, because it's
And
cool
then
how
to the
like,
location
at the Derby you could split it.
yeah.
and have some on the
North-
north side.
North
No,
on the
pure
north.
north sits on the
Yeah,
north
that's
side,
what I mean.
Yeah,
and south sits on the
that
south
would be
side.
sick, and you have to leave a little gap just in case.
Yeah, 'cause,
hands
like,
get thrown.
Even if you didn't care
Oh,
about
that'd be
footy,
so cool.
you'd be like, no,
Yeah,
we're beating North. It'd be like
Yeah.
Shelbyville and Springfield.
Yeah,
legit.
Anyway, that's just what I think.
that's a good shout. Joe, it's going to be the CEO.
Yeah, because I know what you mean. Like you drive 10 minutes in Melbourne, and you're like in the grounds of another team.
Yeah, you know, like this. I'm in Collingwood. I'm in Richmond.
Yeah.
I'm in St Kilda. I'm in the West Coast,
Yeah, exactly.
which is also technically where Freo is.
yeah.
Does anyone live in North Melbourne?
Oh, you wouldn't want to.
Not at the moment. Not at the moment.
dead.
They're all leaving. They're all packing up.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, I wonder like how, because obviously it's like those are suburbs.
Yeah.
Like, can you
Very
imagine if we had
specific.
like
The Canning Vale.
Leaderville,
Oh,
We got the armadillos.
oh my lord.
That'd be pretty cool.
So Adelaide had a terrible year last year, and they're on the rise. Tex Walker's decided to find the footy.
Yeah,
It's good news.
good
Yeah.
to hear.
I bet on the Crows last year to not win a game,
Yeah.
They let you down.
and in the last couple of rounds they won a handful. Good on them.
But
I don't reckon North win a game.
this. Ooh.
My hot take: who are they going to beat? Who are North Melbourne actually going to beat? Maybe Gold Coast.
Yeah, I don't know.
They play Freo out here. Freo will fucking punch teeth in
Yeah, was that this week?
2 weeks time.
It's that
That would be
game
cool.
where they lost by.
I'm not going, by the way. You can go. I don't want to watch that shit out.
The game where they lost by 120.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine if that was the first?
Josh Bruce had 10 goals.
If that-
North Melbourne had 5.
If that was their first game of the round, and everyone needs to pick the margin, and someone goes, "Oh, they might go by 130," and then everyone's like, "You're and him being the closest."
Hits it on the actual head.
That'll be sick.
So shout out to North Melbourne.
Good luck.
Enjoy 2021. All right, boys, that brings us to the end of episode 29, and we finish up episode 29 as we do every single week on the Macpac podcast without everyday hero. Now, Junior boy, where are we heading?
Well, the last few weeks have been interesting for me.
Ooh.
I've been getting a lot of uni assignments. Now that we're into like the middle of the semester, it's starting to pack on. They're
Oh
starting
yeah,
to go.
first year uni's
Mate,
super tough.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing all right, pal.
The content isn't tough, but they're giving us a lot
Lots
of
to
work.
do, yeah. Especially after what? 6 months, 3 months of doing nothing.
He's been doing his podcast stuff.
Yeah, true.
Podcast energies.
So last week was uni free week.
Oh,
Good
What a
week.
dream.
Good week to be alive. Although I had 2 assignments due.
ooh.
Often the way they'll bang out.
It's
They'll bang
really
out.
assignment week.
Yeah, they'll bang a student-free week and then just go, yeah, but by the way, here's 9 things that we need you to get done. So use those days wisely, boys.
Yeah, so I was grinding all week. Like, didn't really have much spare time. Just doing that whenever I could.
Yep.
Cracking away at it. Finished both the assignments. Handed them in last night at 11 p.m.
Big man.
They do it at midnight.
Congrats.
No, that was like in the morning at some point. Like
damn.
before class.
She's on top of things. Let's go.
And then, so I was like, finished, stress free, heading into uni tomorrow, back in action.
Pew!
Now I'm walking to class. It's 10:25. I'm like, I'm actually a fair bit away, so I start to get on like a bit of a fast walk. Like, I want to be there. Like,
When's class start? 10:30.
10:30. Yeah. So I get there. I actually did pretty well. Got there at 10:28,
Oh, nice.
Cutting it fine.
and I walk in,
Good.
and I don't usually get the name recognition. I'm not too loud in
lecturer.
class. Yeah.
Ooh.
And I walk in, go to put my bag down, and she goes, "Oh, Riley, ready for your presentation?"
Oh, no.
Ooh. And how do you feel at this moment?
I look at I knew he was my partner because we talked about this like 3 weeks ago. Looked at my partner, he goes,
Oh, just the shoulder
it
raise.
was like, oh.
Just the shoulder raise, hands shown.
And
And just these. You'll never see wider eyes than somebody in that position.
he had already been told off. Like, he had already been asked, like, all right,
Let's go.
it's, I'll give him a fake name. Donovan.
Kashan.
Yeah, it was me and Kashul and Frankie. And didn't get that one.
No.
I made a joke last week. Don't worry.
I
Yeah,
don't listen to the podcast.
yeah, but you were here. Pissed yourself at it.
I don't listen when Riley talks.
100%. Some of the
On
listeners
YouTube.
will be like, haha. That was a good one,
it.
Riley. And if it was a good one, yeah. Anyway, and then, I looked at him and he was like, whoa. But I knew that he had already been told off. Like, she was just doing like the...
Oh, just doing secondary
Yeah,
gags.
doing another gag. Like, oh, here he comes.
Here we
This
go.
Hasn't
little-
done his assignment and late.
Love this kid.
Yeah. And
Big fan.
I
The
was
class
like-
starts at 10.
I didn't say anything. I just like sat down. I was
You
like,
didn't even speak to her.
I was like, oh.
That is not the response she
I
wanted
looked at the
to
table and like the other boys were smiling like, you fucking. And then I was like, it ticked in my head. I remember week 5 was week 6 or something. And she was like, all right, presentations are in a few weeks. All the film students, you get together. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll go with my mate who's
Riley
also
just
doing
hears,
film.
womp, 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 womp.
And then she was like, yep, so film's in week 8, photography's in week 9, da-da-da. And then, I just heard that back in my head and I was like, shit.
But you had a flashback in real life.
Well, pretty well. I was like everything like clicked, like, when like your mind does like the relapse of like everything
All the
like
times you
that
fucked
why
up.
you should know about this thing happening. And then you're like, and then, so I was like, oh, yeah, good point. Luckily,
Good point. No, that's right. We come here to do some work and shit. I forgot. I
but for
blanked
some
it.
reason, the group who was meant to be on week 9 already finished. So they came in clutch.
What?
They
Oh.
went.
Oh.
Holy.
They went for us. And they did theirs today. And then the teacher was like, all right, is anyone else like done? They can do it. Because otherwise we're going to be a week behind.
Riley's mate's still just looking. Got his hands out.
Well,
Hands out, wide eyes.
Did I do that?
and then the photography group was like, yeah, we're done. We can help them out. So then they stand up.
Why
and
are
do
they
their
finished their
presentation.
presentations?
Look,
But nerds.
basically,
Nerds!
they were really
Nerds!
taking advantage of their time off, the week off. And then, so the teacher was like, all right, photography can go, but I need to speak to Riley and Kashul after class.
Yes.
Oh.
So all class, I'm a little bit like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Like, it's going to be my first failure at uni. And then the class finishes. And me and Kashul look at each other and we stand up and we walk over to our desk.
Both walk over, hands out, eyes wide, going, oh.
Did I do this? and then she was like, if it was any other lecturer, you could like be in serious trouble and they'll just flat out fail you. Like that ain't.
Yeah. You get a 0.
True story.
Why would they care? And then she looked at us and she was like,
But you know what, boys? I've heard you have a podcast.
she was like, just go next week. I'll just take a few points off. And we were like, yep, fair. We'll cop that.
Yeah.
All of
And then
them.
this was the most heroic part. She was like, it was a point where I realized that like, she just knew. And she just went, raised the fist for the fist bump.
Oh,
Bang,
what?
bang. And we just walked out.
Swagger.
Hell yeah.
I know.
Swagger
the
day.
fist bump from the lecturer. I was like,
After
straight away
you,
as she put it up, it was just like slow motion. It was just like, hello.
how old is she?
Like 50, 60.
And she
Right.
dapping you
Genuine-
up.
Genuine lady. Like she's pretty cool. Like she talks about like some video games sometimes because it's creative media, the course. So like we go into
She's
like,
down with the kids.
all these different things. And yeah, she just went, it's all good.
Bro fist.
She's like, yeah, I have to take some points off, but you know.
So this week's Everyday Hero is a woman, a genuine lady, I've heard,
Yeah.
who's down with the
True
kids.
lady.
And she understands
They got stuff going on.
rational
Exactly.
thinking.
Some people forget some things.
Putting things in perspective is what we're all about.
Mhm.
You're never too high, you're never too low. Things are never as good or as bad as they may seem.
Exactly.
And guess what? You can always bet that the sun will come up tomorrow.
Exactly.
And Riley will be there this time next week. Hands wide, looking at his mate going, oh, fuck, we've done it again. All right, boys, that brings us to the end of episode 29. 29, feeling fine.
We've done it. The last episode where Riley's going to be under 18.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big birthday and a coupler. I think, have we mentioned that on this episode?
I'm a
I
man.
think we mentioned
He's
it.
turning
A
18.
man in 2 days. We're going to be on the beers in the next one. We're going to have a beer each.
Can we have him out of
Or
bubbles?
6.
Can we have him out of bubbles?
Yeah, I'm keen to have. I'll whip out the bubble.
I'll be wearing our nice
I'm sure Mum still has.
our 4D broom shirts.
Oh, yeah, that camel print.
It was tight on me back in the day. It's going to be real tight on me now.
Do we have the cape?
Surely
We must
somewhere.
do.
In the black box. Oh, do we have that black box?
We do, but it's empty.
There's nothing in it. Anyway.
It's been an absolute pleasure to sit next to the two of you once again, as we do every single week. Boys, we have the Discord. If you've hung on to the episode this long, join the Discord. Just hit us up on Instagram or on Facebook. Just slide into our DMs.
We've got a few legends in it already. If you want to come,
or ask us.
have a
Feel
good
free to
chat.
ask us personally. We'll just ping you the link, and then you can just join the Discord. You can basically just chat about the episode, chat about future things you want to talk about, chat about whether or not you want to be on the show, and things you could possibly add.
Exactly.
Your favorite parts, your least favorite parts, things you love, things you hate.
And just have a chat with the pack.
Have a chat with the pack. Boys, as we say each and every week, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to
Go give your mama a hug.
ciao for now, but not forever.